Jaquan, how's your sister?
She's a lot better. She went home last Friday, so she just has to do like rehab like 3 days out of the week. So other than that, she's doing pretty good.
So, how have the last 2 weeks or so been getting back and sort of getting past the ankle and getting back to conditioning and getting back to where you were before the ankle and before dealing with the family stuff? How have you been the last week or so?
I feel like I've been pretty good. Just taking it day by day. That's all I can do. Trying to get back in better shape. I don't think I only worked out probably once when I was home. I think I was home for like 5 days. So just trying to get back into the shape I was in.
So the other night, coming off the bench, but 17 points, going 10 for 10 from the line. What were you able to do to be as effective as you were and to make an impact like that?
Um, I think with coming off the bench, you see how they're guarding stuff, see the way that they're playing, guarding ball screens, guarding the ball primary ball handlers, and I think I just learned from that. With CJ, he had a great game. Had a great game at the beginning, and I think I just try to pretty much do the same thing he did.
Do you like having that opportunity, I guess, to maybe survey the game for 3 or 4 minutes before you actually get into the action?
Oh yeah, I mean definitely. I think that's real well for me. Just coming off the bench and seeing how they guard and stuff like that.
Weird for you? I mean, I know you did it a little bit last year for a few games, but I assume you've started most of your basketball career. Was it weird to kind of adjust to that here for these games?
I don't think it's really weird because I think I'm still playing like the amount of minutes I was playing before. So I mean, it's not really weird. It's just I think it's better for me just to see how they're guarding stuff because like at the beginning of the games, I feel like that's where I struggle at. So I feel like that's a good thing with me.
So you're into that idea. It wasn't just
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely for sure.
Quan, when you and CJ are out there together, is it understood that one of you should always be the one, or is it interchangeable? Can you guys, just depending on how the transition's flowing, if you got the ball in your hands, just go, or how do you guys structure it, I guess?
It doesn't really matter at all. Cause I mean, whoever gets it goes. If one of us is running, the other one goes back and gets it. I mean, but there's certain situations where Coach Jen, Coach Mata want the ball in either my hands or his hands. So I mean, neither one of us have a problem with. We both trust each other with the ball, so it doesn't really matter.
Ask Andre, twice they got the ball to you, good reversal, and you hit 3-pointers, and just how much fun was that for you to be in that position to hit big shots against a ranked team and to help the team get over the hump and win a big game, to be a part of it?
It was real cool. I mean, just having them trusting me with the ball and swinging the ball to me and just having the confidence to knock the shot down, it was real cool.
You guys are like 30 games into this. I mean, a lot of times they talk about hitting a wall. Do you feel like maybe you've already hit it, you're over it, and you're ready to make that kind of impact game in and game out going forward, or what do you think?
Yeah, I feel like I'm ready. Just like I've been saying, whatever the team needs me to do to win, I'll do. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna do.
Jaquan, you look around the country, there's a lot of teams that have success when they put two ball handlers, on the floor. And I'm just wondering, like when you're out there with CJ, and I know you played with AJ some on the floor together last year, like what does that do for the offense when you have two guys on the floor who can play point guard and you're kind of interchangeable?
I think it does a lot for our team because I mean Cam, he can dribble, he has the ability to dribble, but he doesn't do it a lot. So I think with bringing CJ in the game when we're playing together, it's a real threat because it's four primarily ball hands on the team because you got JT and Mark as well, and both of them can put the ball on the floor. So I think, but with me and CJ, I think just getting the ball and pushing. I think we were at our best in transition and in dribble drives, and with him spotting up, hitting shots, and me spotting up, hitting shots, I think it's big for us.
Coach Mata seemed to have been waiting for CJ to come out and score the way he did the other night. Like, have you guys seen that for him in practice, and were you waiting too for him to have a night like he had the other day?
Yeah, we see it every day. He kills me every day in practice. So, yeah. So I mean, I see it every day, and I mean, it's just him growing up. I mean, coming in, not really knowing like what he can and can't do. So, I mean, I'm real happy for him that he had that game, and hopefully he can keep going with that.
For both of you guys, I know obviously you got to take the next game before you can take the game after that. But looking at where you guys are in the standings and looking at the tournaments a couple week away or whatever, do you guys look at it as you basically need to win 2 to skip that first day to get a first round bye? Is that something that's on your radar? Is that something that's important to you guys to try to play your way past that first day of the tournament?
I mean, honestly, I don't even look at that. It's just, we have to win. Like, I feel like we have to win every game. So, I mean, I don't even know where we're at, where we stand in the standings at all. So,
I guess you've never played in the Big Ten tournament.
Yeah. I mean, this is my first time, so I didn't even know what you were talking about. I mean, we're pretty much just taking it one game at a time, just get this one at Penn State and then focus on Indiana. So,
But Jaquan, for someone who has been in the tournament, what is the benefit if you can avoid the first day? What does that do? If you guys have talked about it, you feel like you can make a run in this tournament.
yeah.
If you can avoid a day, how does that help you?
I mean, it would just help our bodies. Like, we got guys playing 28 to 34 minutes a game, and I mean, that extra day, that means a lot because I know me and JT, we got some old man bodies and we be banged up. So, I mean, we're gonna need that extra day, you know, we're gonna need the extra day. So, hopefully, we can get these 2, and hopefully, everything works in our favor.
We talked to Keita last week, and he talked about, watching the game from the bench and kind of learning. And he said he's talked to you and Derek and tried to get you guys to see what he and Coach Mata are seeing. What has it been like to kind of have him there and kind of talking you through the game when you're on the bench there? Does he give you pointers that maybe you wouldn't have gotten otherwise?
yeah, it's definitely been cool just for him to take me under his wing like that, sort of just tell me, like, little things, like you shouldn't have fouled here or, like, you need to pressure him or do whatever. It's been real cool to have him there, and it's definitely helped me a lot.
I have kind of a off-the-wall question for you. Just wondered with you and your brother, you have any idea how many basketball games your parents have been to this winter?
It's definitely been a lot. They're actually about to split up a lot now since his tournament's starting and our tournament's about to start. But yeah,
Imagine you talk to them about it. Like, are they enjoying this season with having one kid in high school and the other kid as a freshman at Ohio State, or is it?
they're definitely enjoying it. It's they say it's a little weird though because like they want to see the other one play, but sometimes they can't. But it's been cool.
They always pick Caleb over him.
You're right about that. They're gonna do that.
Why?
Why? I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's probably because it's his senior year. Probably that's probably why. But yeah.
Andre, you're talking about hitting those shots the other night, and I know they've been looking at you more in key moments of games. Now, the other night against Nebraska didn't go quite as well. I just wonder what you learned from a situation like that, the last 25, 30 seconds. Thad has talked about that and, learning from mistakes as a freshman. But what did you learn from that time period, the closing of that game?
Just to be ready when your numbers call. I sort of wasn't really expecting it towards the end of the game, but after talking to the coaches and everything and them, like, pretty much telling me that that'll probably happen again and I should be ready for that, just being ready.
It doesn't come down to just one play. But have you rewatched how that game ended? Have you paid specific attention to what, I don't know, move your feet more or things like that, or just thinking through situations like that out of timeouts and fouls to give?
Yeah, the fouls to give and just reading the scouting report a little bit better because, I mean, his move is the left to right crossover, and I just wasn't really ready.
Jake, when you were shooting like 50-something% from 3, like through that Michigan State game, and I know you injured your ankle and you had to miss the game, but in the times you have played, it just seems like you stopped shooting the 3 for some reason. Like, I think you're averaging less than 1 per game since then. And I just didn't know, like, did they tell you to stop shooting? Is it flow of the game? Could you not shoot because of your ankle? Just what was going on there?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know I passed up one versus Michigan State. I should have shot. It's just, I don't know. But other than that, I feel like I'm just, taking it, playing with, like, within the flow of the game. I know, like, I didn't really feel confident in myself, like, as far as my ankle, like, with equal push and stuff like that. But, I mean, I got one up last game. It was Coach Mata said it was an iffy shot, but it went in, so it's a good shot. So, I mean, just taking what the defense gives me.
Jaquan, coming into this year, building off of last season and what you're able to do, I just wonder, has this year been what you thought it was going to be?
Definitely not. Not for individually or for our basketball team. But I mean, it's still a work in progress. The season isn't over, so we only have to go up from here.
Where do you think you're a different player than you were this time a year ago?
I probably just experience. I think that's the biggest thing, just experience and knowing situations and knowing the game.
I know coaches have talked to you a lot about it's okay to hit singles, you don't have to hit the home run play, and I think that's maybe something you've gotten better at this year. Seems like at times maybe are you swinging a little bit more toward the other way where you're trying to be too cautious at times?
Yeah, I can say that. I think sometimes I try to be too cautious, and that results in the wrong play. Like I was talking about the Michigan State three. I didn't want to shoot it because I feel like we could have get a better shot, and I feel like and the coaches felt like that was the best shot that possession, and I'll go in the lane and do some crazy stuff. So, I mean, that's just like, yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Is that just a case of thinking the game, reading the game, just trying to figure out exactly how you need to attack and how you need to try to lead the offense?
I feel like it's just playing basketball better with just playing with my instincts rather than thinking so much. And I think sometimes a lot of us overthink things, and that's where things go bad. So, yeah.
Has that maybe been the biggest adjustment to the college game? Not figuring out, like, thinking the game and trying not to overthink things?
Yeah, definitely. From last year, I think I wasn't thinking at all. To this year, I think I overthink. So it's just I got to get a mixture of both and right in the middle.